A communist community guide on how to be a good citizen. A good citizen will obey and follow the rules and guidelines set by the community. A good citizen will walk upright with eyes pointed downward while holding a posture of rounded shoulders and head tilted slightly forward. They will not walk with pride, unless of course they are referring to the party leader, to which a good citizen will stand still, at attention, with one hand over their heart and the other raised in an empty open palm salute. Eye contact will remain to the ground at a 45-degree or greater slope down. A good citizen will face each CCTV camera for a selfie, and a good citizen will not smile, nor frown, nor wear a mask, unless wearing is strongly recommended in public settings that are outside, in nature, and public parks. A good citizen will always tip at least 33% of social credit. A good citizen will never complain. A good citizen will never think for themselves or question anybody of authority or equal class. A good citizen must obey the class above them. A good citizen will thank their eternal leader every morning, meal, and evening. A good citizen will keep the image of the leader in pristine condition, dusting it 3 times a day. A good citizen will drive 10 points under the speed limit. A good citizen will park no more than 6 inches from the curb. A good citizen will pay their taxes 1 month early. A good citizen will vote for the recommended and enforced party leader. A good citizen will be thankful for the parking lot that used to be a park, for they now have a place to park their car. A good citizen will give up their vehicle in exchange for a 15-minute city of freedom, as a good citizen understands that everything must be covered in cement because the ground would be very muddy. A good citizen tunes in every morning, noon hour, and evening for at least 2 hours of programming. A good citizen never turns off their TV, radio, cell, phone, Wi-Fi, or internet connection. A good citizen is never more than 2 feet away from their cell phone. A good citizen has their cell phone with them at all times, including at bed and in the shower or bath. A good citizen saves water and only baths once a week. A good citizen is grateful for the 25-gram ration of chocolate. A good citizen will show their identification numbers at all times. A good citizen will identify themselves into their class, caste, gender, sex, religion, and all identifying markers on the outside to be easily identified at all times. A good citizen reads the news in print and in programming daily and talks about nothing else. A good citizen believes what they read and sees in the paper and the televised news. A good citizen questions no authority. A good citizen has no originality. A good citizen knows that war means peace. A good citizen knows that cricket protein is the healthiest, most sustainable source of food. A good citizen knows that any alcohol other than party-issued spirits are strictly forbidden for their own health and safety. A good citizen knows that smoking is prohibited and detrimental to your health, except for party-issued cigarettes, which are rationed and good for a strong immune system. A good citizen puts the health of the community above their own and makes sure they're up to date daily. A good citizen only listens to party-sanctioned platformed music. A good citizen reads only literature they are allowed to and told to. And a good citizen will burn all books that are banned. A good citizen knows that paper is not allowed. It's illegal and unethical for trees, as a good citizen will only write what is instructed to write, and paper and pens are forbidden for your safety and for the trees. A good citizen will be vigilant and always on the lookout for the enemy. A good citizen will keep up with their weekly reports on their neighbors. A good citizen understands that equity for all means better equality for the party members and better quality for the party leaders. A good citizen lets the party assign your marriage partner, and a good citizen lets the party name their children, and a good citizen lets the party adopt their firstborn children as new party members. And a good citizen understands that is the highest honor one can give and become. A good citizen knows that fornication of any sort beyond the party recommended and sanctioned guidelines is not only punishable by law, but death, and will result in the end of your bloodline and legacy. A good citizen knows this is for the greater good of gene pairing, for the development and betterment for all humanity. A good citizen gives their last decade of life over to the party for early eternal retirement. As a good citizen knows, this creates more life for the next generation. And lastly, for today, but not in the least, a good citizen knows that 2 + 2 = 5. Join us tomorrow, morning, noon, and evening for more of how to be a good citizen. It is not a request, it's mandatory. And a good citizen says thank you for the programming. And a good citizen will now stay tuned for the 2 minutes of hate, during which all members must watch a film depicting Donald Trump, the principal enemy of the state, and his MAGA followers, and loudly voice their hatred for the enemy, followed by 3 minutes of love for the party leader.